traders from across the globe, and welcome to the 1303rd edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar Carboni, and of course that would be me. Good evening, traders. This 1303rd edition of these educational videos is being brought to you on a Wednesday night for trading Thursday, April 2nd, 2015. Before we go further, remember that futures trading can be extremely risky. Forget about can be. We're well beyond that these days. Futures trading is absolutely unequivocally risky these days. You must know what you're doing if you're going to get involved in these markets. You must use stops. There's rumor out there that stops don't always work, but there's nothing else out there that knocks you out of a position when you freeze in front of that screen except for the stop. So put your stops in, put them first, and make sure you got risk capital. All right, traders, so what's going on? We've got what I like to call a neutral omni on the board. Neutral omni for trading Thursday. Why? Well, the market looks bearish, and I give you that, and the omni went short yesterday, and bravo for that call. It also called for going short gold yesterday, and that was absolutely wrong. We were 50-50 yesterday. We got the S&P. We nailed that correctly on the call, but we thought gold would go down too. Gold went up, stopped us out. We were absolutely wrong in our gold trade, but I'll show you the chart on that, and we'll continue on. So 50-50 in yesterday's video. We caught some S&P. We got stopped out in gold, but the first gold trade was an absolute winner for 8 points. The second piggish trade, ended up stopping us out. So if I had only gone for the first trade on Wednesday, we would have been all right. In any event, head nose down, right? Head down, nose to the grindstone, on to the next trade. Here we go. Holiday reversals are abound. You've seen it like the gold trade. It went against us. It really went against technical analysis. It did a holiday reversal and went the other way. You've seen many of your markets, crude oil, you name it, the markets out there have suddenly been quickly reversing. There's been insane volatility. All of that dries up, goes back to normal right after Monday. So enjoy your Easter holiday. Enjoy your holiday, whatever it is that you're celebrating, and let these markets go without you on Thursday. But if you must trade, we are looking to buy the dips, and I'll show you why, because I've got something interesting called Chart Masterpiece. So this is a chart masterpiece you have not seen before. New chart masterpiece. I've shown you others. This one is a chart with one of my big guns that I break out every now and then. I want to show it to you. It's a reason to tell you for now, do not fall in love with the downside. Let me show you the chart so you understand why. Traders, if you like the analysis in these videos, if you like to learn how to read charts, if you are an analyst, but you don't know how to put a trading plan together and then trade that plan the next day, come on down to livewithoscar.com where I'll teach that to you. If you'd like to further your education and come out to Las Vegas, I'm having a 4-day seminar where I will teach you how to call the Omni. That's Oscar's Market Navigational Indicator. I will teach that to you. Do you want to call the Omni the way I do in these videos? Come to livewithoscar.com. Go either to commodity or the stock site. Click the OmniCamp banner and fill out your application. From there, I'll call you and qualify you. There are 2 open seats left, just 2 seats remaining to my OmniCamp plan for June. It's June 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. If you would like one of those 2 seats, livewithoscar.com, click the OmniCamp banner, and you'll hear from me personally. Traders, with no further ado, let's go look at some charts.
I was one of the first people to join, but it wasn't until this year that I decided to come to OmniCamp because I wasn't as successful as I wanted to be. I had some expectations and, of course, a little skepticism of how magical this was going to be, but OmniCamp was exactly what I hoped it would be.
It was more than I expected. was a lot more than I expected. I was a stockbroker in the 80s, and been trading for a long time, and the things that he shows us and teaches us, I've never seen before, anything like it.
This far exceeded any wildest dream, really, that I could have had. I knew that I was going to learn a lot, and I knew that I was going to correct a lot of mistakes that I'd been making over the years. And I also consider myself really lucky. I've been lucky in my trading, but I knew that that's actually not a strategy, and that my luck was going to dry up sooner or later, and that I needed a real plan. And now I feel like I have a real plan.
Oscar addressed all my issues. That was one of the great things Oscar does, is he dives right into your particular problems and he fixes each one of us individually. So that's the magic of OMNI.
I think this is one of the best opportunities I've ever taken. And it was crystal clear to me that this is exactly where I needed to go to continue trading and be successful.
I would recommend Oscar, well, because of his experience and because he has a technique and a system that works. But probably the biggest reason I would recommend Oscar is Oscar's real. He really cares about us. He really cares about teaching us how to do this, and it's genuine. Thanks for changing my life. I think he's truly changed my life this week.
OMNI is Oscar's market navigational indicator. And if you come out to OMNI, I will teach this to you in 4 days. I will transfer my 33 years of knowledge that I have put together in a very simple approach, and I will teach it to you. Now, the thing about OMNI is I only hold it for 5 or 6 people the most. I hand choose you. I do not want to teach these techniques to lots of people. I'll never automate it. I'll never put it on a disk or put it on a computer. So you know that if you learn these techniques from me, there's only a small group of us that will ever know how to pull the OMNI trades. So if that sounds appetizing to you, you come on down to livewithoscar.com, and if you click the OMNI banner, you'll get to fill out an application, and I will call you personally and qualify you for a seat. I hope that you come out. I hope that you traders that have been here go home, feed your families, pay for your lives, and I hope you never forget what you learned here at OMNI. Okay, traders, in my last video I said, look out, big flag. We had the double top and it worked. Remember I called it the double top drop? It worked, beautiful. Then we went into a bear flag and I showed you this and said the bear flag should produce a down move because that's what bear flags do. This is what it looked like, and this is what happened. I mean, look at that again. This is what it looked like. And this is what happened. Bravo for technical analysis, right? Fantastic flag, fantastic call. So that's your S&P. We also called for the gold market to move in the same direction. There was your gold chart before we made the call. And this is what happened. Wrong. All right, so we didn't get them all right. But we have not gotten back above OTAPMA, and we do not expect to get back above OTAPMA. We will play this one day at a time. But the gold trade was absolutely unequivocally wrong, and in turn ended up stopping us out. Then we've got this, the important chart for this evening. Traders, I will not stop calling this call until this stops producing. And what am I talking about? 13 times so far on this average. It's one of my big guns. I almost never show it in these videos. But the market, people are starting to get nervous about the market. And I wanted to show you this chart. Hold number 1, number 2, number 3, hold number 4, hold number 5, hold number 6, hold number 7, number 8, number 9. Gets through for a brief period, 3 days, goes right back up. Actually, 3 weeks that was. Hold number 10. Hold number 11, hold number 12, that's hold number 13. 13 holds and counting so far on Chart Masterpiece. This is one of my big guns, as I've mentioned, and just look at how well it holds. The interesting thing about this is it's almost never really involved with the market. You don't see any action in here at all. All the action that you see with this average is all the way down at the lows of these bars. That is a very, very, very good average. Let's see if it holds. That's my chart masterpiece. It's telling me to tell you, do not fall in love with the downside. Let's see what we get. Traders, always do your own analysis before listening to anybody else's technical opinion. So, traders, you've seen the charts. There's my technical argument for why we are going to become buyers of dips from this moment forward. Now, we'd expect a nice pullback tomorrow before doing anything, although we don't expect to do anything anyway. But if we had to trade, and if you have to trade, we'd be buying the pullback on Thursday. We expect the markets to go right back to normal Sunday, Monday, through the rest of the week. But again, we will take this one day at a time. So don't forget, don't fall in love with the downside, certainly not yet anyway. You've got holiday reversals making everything look a bit fuzzy, so don't forget what you're seeing now is probably not what's going to happen next week. Chart Masterpiece tells us that we should not fall in love with the downside, and you know you've got the holiday here, which makes it very, very choppy and thinly traded. That's about it, traders. Stay out of trouble, stay out of these markets, and go enjoy your families on this holiday. I will see you all at livewithoscar.com for Sunday, Monday after the holiday is over. And remember, enjoy yourselves. Try to have some rest. Go out, have some fun out there, all right? All right, traders. I'll see you at livewithoscar.com. Remember, keep your emotions out of trading. One of the best things you can do to help yourselves with that is say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening, and you know what that is. Stops are in. Emotions are out. Rock and roll, traders. I'll see you at livewithoscar.com. Futures trading is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee that you will profit from the information provided.